Hey boys, welcome back to some more Broncos career season 2, and it is round 20 of the premiership season. As you see there, Sam Thaiday has retired, effective immediately. I don't know if this is the first episode since that happened. I can't actually remember because it's been a little bit since I've actually played the Broncos career mode. Obviously I've got like the backlog, so that's why the videos haven't like taken a massive break, but yeah, it's been a little bit, but we obviously did win. I mean, we're coming off a bye and a win, so we have some momentum going into this game. The Dragons, who, you know, in real life, they're coming back down to earth slightly, not slightly, a lot. It's sort of what everybody expected. You know, I thought they would go pretty well this year. I mean, I thought they'd make the top 8 for sure. I think yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, I think they were overachieving at the start of the year, but, I mean, they're still, you know, on their day, they're still a good team. They got a good forward pack, good halves, decent back line. So, I don't know, I mean, it is a strong team, but the Dragons just sort of have that choking tag, don't they? So we'll see what happens in at the finals, man, because obviously at the moment they're on a downward spiral, but you know, just a couple of wins can get them back into that confident mood. So we'll see. As beautiful play. Oh, that is silky. James Roberts through the gap. That is just such a nice bit of play. I love it when that sort of formation forms in the attacking zone. You get a couple of decoys, a couple of sweet players, and yeah, it was just magic. James Roberts gets on the outside of his man, and he's too quick through the gap. Just beautiful to watch. I don't know if I mentioned this in a previous video. I can't remember if I did. I might have, but recently I hopped back on Rugby League Live 3 because I was just sort of bored one day, and I'm like, maybe I'll hop back on Rugby League Live 3 and do like a bit of a career mode or something, just going back to a bit of not a classic game, it's only the second most recent, but I thought I'd go back and just play that, see what it's like. My god, the game is, I mean, it's obviously so much different to this game. We're going to take an intercept here. Jordan Kahu is going to streak away. I think it's Jack DeBallin chasing. I thought he was going to catch it for a second there, but Jordan Kahu is going to outrun the forward there. And it's a fairly fortuitous try for us, so we'll take it. We'll take any tries we can get, honestly. But yeah, I went back to Rugby League Live 3, and the game felt so much worse. Like, I really liked Rugby League Live 3. And I mean, I'm sure if I actually sat down and played it for a bit, I would get back into the rhythm of it, because yeah, like I said, it is completely different to Rugby League Live 4, because I remember when this game first came out, it was so hard, it was so difficult, and I wasn't like a huge fan to start with. It just was so different that I was a bit skeptical of how I felt about it. Obviously it grew on me, and I think it's an excellent game now, but Rugby League Live 3, going back to it, I feel the same way. It just feels so much different, and obviously I'm not used to it. Is Matt Duffy, unfortunately, you know, he beat the frontline defense, and too quick, we couldn't come across. That was we couldn't really do much about that try, honestly. When they beat the front line, the fullback, he must have come up with the tackle previously, because he had to play, and yeah, Duffy pretty quick, so not going to chase him down. So the Dragons do hit back in this game, 10-6 now. But yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, it's, yeah, if I went back, like, if I actually played it for a bit, got used to the controls and all that, I'm sure I'd like it again, because I still really like Rugby League Live 3. It was such a good game. It was sort of the first Rugby League game where I was really like, they're really going in the right direction here, and this is like excellent. You know, it brings back some fond memories. I mean, that was the game that really started my channel. I mean, I'd done YouTube before that, but it really catapulted the channel as another sort of almost a runaway try for Anthony Milford that time. But yeah, it was tough to go back to, and I sort of I stopped playing it pretty quickly. Not because I was like, this is really bad. No, I was more like, if I if I play this game for a fair bit and try to get good at it again and just sort of learn the controls and all that, I'm gonna go back to this game, Rugby League Live 4, and just be terrible again. So I was a little worried, and I'm like, I can't. Maybe I will eventually go back to that game and do like a little series or whatever. As Dragons get a penalty, and they're gonna get a full set of 6 on our try line. Some sturdy defense to start. It's always tough to defend a full set as Frizzell gets held up. So again, good solid defense. He's right on the try line. Good lord, should have gone back, but puts in the little kick, and Payne Haas does well to cover it up. They're going to get their ball back, but we'll take that, as they're going to get another set of 6 to attack. Dufty again looking dangerous. So yeah, like I said, I might go back and do a little series on it when I'm bored again. But yeah, I was sort of like, I can't get readjusted to that game, because then when I come back to Rugby League Live 4, I'm gonna be so bad at it again. I'm not even that good at the game now, but I'm like, nah, I just can't. They just play so differently, and the controls are fairly different as well. So it's tough to go from it. It is just tough to play one to the other, really. It's not like a FIFA or something. It's right here. I have no idea how we defended that. It looked like they had so much room and so many gaps to run through, but somehow we didn't get. They didn't score. Our defense in the second half, I mean, we've put ourselves under so much pressure, and it is going to tell right there. Unfortunately, Widop is just going to stroll through, but our defense was honestly outstanding. We put ourselves under the pressure, which is frustrating. We just kept gifting the ball over, but our defense was very impressive. We held out for like probably four full sets of 6 on our try line, which is unheard of in this game. Is right here. We run it on last tackle, and we get extremely lucky. They knock it down, and we get a 6 to go. There was only 7 minutes to go in the game, and Albert Kelly, on the back of that, we get lucky with the knockdown, but then Kelly's brilliance snatches the lead. And I felt like I had to go for it, because 7 minutes to go in the game, that would only be like a couple of sets of 6. We probably would have got the ball back maybe only once if I kicked it downfield. So I thought, we've got to do something here. We got fortuitous, we got the ball back with 6 to go, and Albert Kelly did the rest, so it looks like we're going to escape this game. I mean, I felt like we were I don't know, I feel like we were probably the better team. We definitely almost squandered it, and right here, we try to attack and almost Widop streaks away. Jeez, we just... it's hard not to attack sometimes, you just want to get another try, but probably should have just tucked the ball under the arm and took the tackle. But we get the win. It's a come from behind victory. We almost lost it, but yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Make sure to like, and I'll see you in the next one.